Hello again and welcome back to Emperor's Emps, aka Emperor to Rome, and today something a bit different. I'm doing PC gaming, which I haven't ever done before. What I'm gonna do is actually split this video because the internet keeps this is my fourth attempt and it's actually starting to fucking piss me off. So I'm gonna split the videos and do Twinity in more than one part because there's actually a lot to tell. And this shit's pissed me off. Today what I'm gonna do is start with some of the basic places you will end up being when you first start the game. And I'm trying to publicize this game actually because it's got a small community, but I'm going to tell you now, the small community here, they're beautiful people. They're lovely, they're kind, they're respectful, and they will take care of you. They will, in this game, people will look after you if you respect them. If you wind people up, like anywhere, in any real life given situation, or any virtual reality game, they're not going to care. But the people here are nice, and if you're nice with them and nice to them, one thing I want to say before I cut through this video, I'm going to go to 3 specific places, starting with this place. I'm not going to be giving any personal names or details, or be clicking anything that will bring up the profiles or names of the people that I'm friends with, which will give away their information. I'm not going to be doing that out of respect, for one, and data protection. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to click the globe here. I can't really go into fine details about the game's functions just yet because I'm having serious trouble with the internet and it is respectively just fucking pissing me off. So I'm going to have to just fly through this and cut through it quickly. Okay, so put my problems aside. The internet is like the demon of all YouTubers or anybody trying to record. This is the welcome pad. Everybody that starts the game will end up here. I don't know what he said, but I'm guessing it's hello in some kind. But all people that will end up here. This is the welcome area. Respectively, it's actually probably better than the landing pad. You've got games in this room here. I'm not going to click anything. When I click things, it just breaks. I mean, is that me? No, that can't be. For a second, I thought that was me because I do have that outfit. This guy's following me. I think he wants my help, but at the moment I can't really do anything because I'm doing this video. So in here, you've got the shops. This basically redirects you to online users, shops, personal shops, places that were in the game a while ago. Some of this might not actually work, however, now. So just to pre-warn you, because for some stupid reason, this game decided to remove certain features and stuff. And I'll get into that in another video at some point, sometime soon. But yeah, this directs you to female clothing, male clothing. I just want to get out of this room because it's boring. So no, yeah. So anyway, now you've got the home place. It tells you about homes and decorations and apartments and how to do things and stuff like that, which is really cool. You've got this. I have to do this. Sorry, I don't care if it crashes. I have got to do this. I try and continue my videos when it crashes, but it automatically saves them, which kind of messes me up. So if it crashes during the video, I'm going to pre-warn that I will start again from where I left off because I'm sick of rehashing everything. It's doing my nothing. Right, so if it suddenly cuts, it's probably because I've crashed, and I will just. There's my avatar. Look at my face. Oh, look at that facial expression. The fact that I'm giving myself the F off symbol is quite. So to take a screenshot, here's a shortcut for this, by the way, for people that don't know. If you hit F4, it gets rid of this annoying thing, which in a lot of games you have to do manually, which is a piss take. Like some games you have to go into the actual settings to get rid of this. If you hit F4 once to get rid of it and F4 to get it back up, like the chat and all the options and features and stuff, it's a pretty handy feature just to be able to hit F4 like a shortcut. A lot of games you have to go into the settings and preferences and you have to change all that yourself, and some games will not let you screenshot unless you do specific things, or they will let you screenshot but are just more complex, but I find this to be very simple. And when you've done that respectively, if you hit F3, see how quick it is for an old game, it straight out takes a screenshot. I mean, thankfully I'm taking, and it will be saved in your file, which usually automatically just puts itself as Twinity, so you don't actually normally have to name it, it will do it for you, respectively. But that's kind of cool that you could just do. I had to do that, I'm such a big kid. I think now what I'm going to do, this is where people end up. Excuse me, but I am drinking and smoking. You can't do things like this without drinking and smoking. Like any object in the game, if you want to buy something, or you actively sit or use something on here, all you have to do is hover this and left click it. If you left click it, it will allow you to sit things and give you the option to buy certain things. We will be going through that another time soon. I just want to show you basically why this game is actually a big part of my life. It's a big thing for me. I got a lot of help from people here. I've made some good friends, and I don't just mean on this game in general. You know, people think it's stupid, but it's not. I mean actual friends, people that I. Unfortunately, the language barrier and the distance in certain countries can. You know, if you're living in certain countries, miles away from each other, it can make it hard to meet people. Why is my guy knackered? What I've done is just. You can also right click things. And. What is my guy doing? There's something wrong with this. See, like I was saying, the people here have been good to me. I respect them. So, like I said, I'm not going to take the piss and start giving out details and stuff. What I am going to do, though, is hopefully there'll be people here. Basically, the reason I'm typing the things in is so people know that you're able to do that. I don't actually respectfully have to do that. I mean, I can just teleport straight in. No one actually knows on this game that I'm doing this video. 1 second, sorry. My earphones, they can't reach properly. No one knows I'm actually doing this game properly, so probably. So they might actually be quite respectful for the fact that I'm kind of bigging this place up, and I'm trying to publicize it. It needs that. I swear, if I crash, I'm going to bloody cry this time. This is the hangout area. This shit is basically the red light district of Twinity. This is like everyone comes here. Despite the fact that it usually takes about 15 centuries to load, sometimes. This is where people come, this is where we all go, this is where we hang out. And like I said before, if this game does crash for me, which it's probably going to, and it's going to piss me off. But whatever. If this game crashes, I'm just going to respectively just leave the screenshot as it is, still upload it, and the videos as well, on top of the screenshots, and upload them both, sorry. I'm not really thinking straight today. I'm having a bad day. And then just continue where I left off. But anyway, so this is the hangout area where we all dance and chill out. And I thought it was a big thing actually to mention this game, because it's not so much just a game, it's also a virtual reality site too. But you've got to love the people here. They are really good people. They're kind. They're smart as well. They're intelligent. Like, we've got some very good designers here, and I don't mean they don't just design on this game. I mean they know what they're doing. They're not stupid people. Like, they're very good at what they do. I mean, they're probably a lot better than I am. I'm a horrible designer when it comes to. I'm currently trying to make a Marvel DC based shop because, like I stated before, I'm massively into that stuff, and it's going horribly. Like, I'm trying to use 3D Max, and it's a bit of a joke. You can dance, as you gathered. I'm not a big dancer. I do know a few people on this game, quite a few. But to be fair, the older players, I know everyone. But the main point to this video really is actually the fact that if you are new to virtual reality gaming, or you respectively aren't new, but are trying to find somewhere that's not in your face, like for example Second Life. Not only is designing on Second Life utter hell if you're new, or even an experienced player, it can be a bit of a bitch, Second Life. I'm not a new player on Second Life. I'm going to be doing a video on that too. You know, the ropes, and I'm going to actually give people a bit of a tour around my apartment in Second Life, and I'm also going to be doing a tour of my other places and the community I'm with, so you can get a rough idea of how fun it can be. It can also be a bit of a terror. It terrorizes people. Second Life is one of those places where if you don't know what you're doing and you haven't played virtual reality before, it will mess with your head, because designing can be anything between utter hell and literal hell. In fact, even simple basic tasks on Twinity, which are simple, on Second Life, just changing your clothes can be... I've actually had to Skype with other players before to help them get through the process of changing their clothes, because it's just so stupid. This game is so much more user friendly. To change your clothes, you simply just right click your avatar, my avatar style, and you click anything that you pre-made, or if you want, I'm going to try and do this without it crashing, please don't crash. You basically just click this option here, add new outfit, and this is all you do. You name it. Whatever the hell you want. Now I'm semi-naked and nude or whatever. You go on to add clothes. This is probably where I'm respectively going to crash. Anything, it doesn't matter what I put on. Dress in those trousers there. Dress in this male soccer shirt. Put on these. I'm going to look like a complete fool. But put on that. Why not a broomstick? Because I'm an idiot. I want a broomstick. And I'm just going to wear a tie. Oh my god, that's like a right idiot. 1 second, sorry. You can type in the search bar as well, I need sunglasses, so here we go. I actually don't have that many pairs of sunglasses. There's only 2 that I really cared about. After that, they weren't really a big issue. Sunglasses are sunglasses after all. I do excuse my hay fever, I still have got it like I said before. And ta-da! You are literally that simple. Now try doing that on Second Life without having an actual migraine, because you can't. I'm going to quickly run through some other things as well too on here before I do anything or go anywhere. I would say hello to these people, but I have actually completely forgot. I don't think they can even see me or even notice that I'm here. They don't even know I'm doing this video. That's the funny part. So if you click on the globe, you get My Places. If you click on this here, with My Places, this option here, get your own place. You can buy pre-built rentals, or you can go straight into the real estate agents. Now, you used to be able to buy places in the cities and stuff. That doesn't really work as well anymore, so I've had problems with it. I tend to buy what other people have created or are selling. People are obviously not stupid. It's always best to empty your place before you sell anything, but you can, with the right people, you can get some good spots. I mean, I bought an apartment off of a friend, and I turned what was an empty beach island with animated water and mountain scenery and sunset into a whopping major city on this game. So you can. I will tell people of Ruby Island City at some point. The people that play this game already know what it is, and I'm not going to tour you because they will tell you it's big, you get lost, it's stressful. And I've been trying to put sign posts and respectively, I've been trying to make a mini map for this city, but it's not going down too well. So, favorite places is another thing that you can do. Yet again, it basically comes up with a list of options of the places that you favor more than others. You don't have to have favorite places, but it does give you shortcuts and help. It's helpful. So, you know, like you would do on, say, Google, you can click favorite or extensions and stuff. It's a bit like that. You've got user places, which also usually comes up with a lot of your favorites, but user places is where you also get to search things on the globe. So say for instance you want to turn to vampires. It will come up with anything under that category. Vampire Village is actually probably the place to go. Not only is it open in a public community area, it's very dead in there. People don't really always go there much, but it is nice. And it's a good. I think it'd be a good place to host parties, actually, to be safely honest and fair. Okay, now Mushy Island, and the guy, well, the people that run and own this place, well, they're gonna love that I'm about to mention this. They're gonna big me up on the fact that I've mentioned this because I have to mention this. I've been here a few times when I'm online, but this is one of the best party places to go right now. Like, I'm not gonna ruin it and say what's going on and know what happens in there. I'm not even gonna mention the interior, but honestly, wow, like, all respect and credit to the people that designed this and took their time and effort and heart into making Mushy Island. It is amazing, and honestly, people party there because why wouldn't you? It's a good place to go. So I'm basically going to have to say that that's probably one of the better party places to go at this current time. But that's not the only decent party place. There's a million other places that are brilliant. Love Lounge is okay for hosting sometimes. I don't actually see many events in there. I think that some people have actually we just have parties in the hangout. Like I said, it is the red light district of Twinity, so yeah, whatever. We just will hang out here. Where else is there? This is another big hotspot. Winter Love is another place that people go to. It's public, and it's actually a nice little area. It's a really good place to do Christmas events and parties, like for Valentine's Day. I'm not sure it would suit the Halloween aspect. I've always wanted to see an event in Vampire Village on Halloween, but it's not happened yet that I'm aware of, not that I've seen. So, another good place. If you're looking to buy when you first join and you've got globals, this is for more expensive buyers. Hall of Things. It's not so much the fact of buying things, it's also another very popular party area that people respectively go to. I'm going to be honest, I think that I have a message. I think that one of the actual best places to, I'm going to have to give it to this person. It usually comes up just by, hang on. Hold on a second. I think that probably, I'm going to give it to this person. One of the best freebie shops in the whole game. This place is awesome. Actually, yeah. The free shop club, actually, now that is actually an amazing place. You can get some really cool stuff in there, especially if you're new and just want some quick and easy party gear. I mean, there's some really good, actually some really nice animations in there, and they're very low polys as well. They're really good fun to use. Another brilliant, and this place I have to mention it. Park, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but Park Prof's shopping mall, free stuff. That is another amazing shop. But the one that I really like the most when I first joined, now there's so many different places to go, it's unbelievable, and they're all brilliant. But one of the really big great places to go has to be the free Twinity UNYC shop. If you're a new player and you want free stuff, and it's not crappy stuff, it's good stuff. Like, there are some good things in there. I get quite a lot of my stuff from there, and there are some pretty decent items. Like, they've got some really good chairs. You've got anything going from chairs to gazebos, water in some respects. Haven't been for a while. The layout has changed there. I could do a video on it actually. But the layout has changed there, and it's really nice. Like, I like it. I like and it's all signposted now and everything, which is really cool. So you don't get lost. You know where you're going. And teleporting from place to place it's more than easy. It's a really nice shop. It's a really nice area. You get this. I've got things from there, and it is nice. So this is how places work. So you've got adult areas, sightseeing, go shopping, meet people. You get how that works, right? So anyway, now events, people or groups. Now I'm not going to click people because it gives, like I said, personal information. I'm not going to be giving away direct personal information or anything like that, because it's disrespectful and unfair and kind of cruel, and I'm not like that. So yeah, now you've got this, which is the events panel. You can go for events, and basically every day, not always every day, but there's only one event today. Fair play, only the one person bothered. Give them respect for that. You know, sometimes I've hosted events and I'm literally the only person that's bothered. Sadly, I won't be able to make the event because I won't actually be here. I think I might have already probably missed. No, I haven't missed it. I'm going to go, if I'm not doing another video. You got groups, which allows you to basically join groups. I've got a few groups of my own. They're not very popular, they were just for a laugh. It was like this silly. And if you click on the corner here, you can create your own group too. It will redirect you, like I was trying to say before. If you click posters on the walls and stuff with the little green redirect link symbol, you can create your own events and groups too. Actually, the same works for events. It will redirect you to a Windows browser where you can create your own events, add a picture, set time and date, and put it out there. And people will come. They don't care if you're new, old. The people here, are, like I said, are really nice people, and they will give you a chance. You just gotta be good with them, and they will be absolutely brilliant to you. I'm gonna have to say hello back. I cannot be rude. I've just been trying to do this video. I don't think this is going as well as PlanetSide 2 because there's so much about this game that there's just so much to talk about. Right now I'm just showing you the fact that, see, like I said, everyone here is nice. It is a pretty amazing place to be. Because if you're new, like I said, to virtual reality and you don't want it to all be in your face, Twinity is the place to come to. It's a smaller community, I think better people in general, nicer. It might not be the biggest, most popular virtual reality world in the gaming universe, but of course you get your moments when new people join, test the boundaries. But people tend to handle it pretty well here, and they try and encourage that person to be friendly and to get involved. And that's another thing that I like about this game. A lot of games you just get absolute shit and hell if you make one mistake. Here it's not always like that really. People here will try and encourage you to better improve the way you interact, I guess. And that's another reason why I think the new players that are either inexperienced or are experienced. Oh god. The chat. But no, that isn't. I think he's referring to my broomstick. Thank you for that. Like, yeah. I'm gonna have to say it's definitely a dick killer. But no. As I was saying, you will respectively have a better time here than other virtual reality sites. I'm gonna have to wrap this video up because I want to get into a couple of other games. And I just wanted to mention that the landing pad, you can't escape the landing pad. It doesn't matter what you do. Even if you're a computer hacker, the landing pad always wins. The welcome area and the hangout generally tend to be where people go. And as you can see, it's a relaxed, calm, relative feel. People AFK, or they're busy in real life, doing whatever they're doing, you know, that happens everywhere in any game. It doesn't really matter what you're playing. But this is a good place to start off, and I recommend it to anybody that wants to get into virtual reality, that wants a more relaxed, more respectful, calm feel, where they feel like they can fit in. And people here will help you, they will respect you, and they will look after you. And I think that, I'm actually stunned that there's not more players here. It's so user-friendly, it's got an amazing community, and it can respectively be quite good fun. I mean, there are some really awesome things that you can play around with here, and I will be doing videos on some of the animations and features because it's so much bloody fun. You can just prat around and have a laugh and give it a try. If you're into virtual reality and you're looking for something new, you know, you might hate it at first and be like, oh, this is shit, there's nothing really going on, there's no one around. Give it a chance to like get involved in activities and events, get to know people, make friends, design stuff, and in time you might change your mind. You might actually respectfully say, well, actually this place is fun. Because sometimes it's not about how much you get from a game and how much you can do. It doesn't matter whether the game's bigger or smaller. Sometimes the only thing that matters is the people you're around. That is why I think that Twinity is something that I have to talk about on the internet, because that is Twinity. It's about the players here and the people more than it is the gameplay and the features. And a lot of games fundamentally run around gameplay and features, but don't say anything respectively about the people. And it's the people that you're playing with that only make your game experience. And I have to give that title to Twinity, because it is the killer of all virtual reality games. You're going to meet some nice people here, so give it a shot. In my next video, I'm going to be, well, it might not be my next video, but in my next few videos, I do have a lineup of things that I want to, I'm not going to so much always be talking about stuff, sometimes I'm going to get involved in active gaming, and you're going to laugh, because we saw my performance on PlanetSide 2. I'm going to get involved in Second Life, Modern Combat 5, Overkill 3, Forza Motorsport 6 Apex, In Worlds 3 Viewer, which I will be talking about, but I would respectively, well, we'll get into that another time. Medal of Honor Pacific Assault. It crashed again, but I'm going to continue until I stop. And yeah, I've got other things I want to talk about, like I mentioned yesterday. So, but anyway, thank you for listening. Thank you for taking your time. I'm not even going to waste my time even trying. So whatever, I'm done. It crashed at the perfect time. So thank you for listening. Thank you for at least trying to understand what I was trying to say. This was just a quick video, you know. I wanted to just say something about Twinity and the community because I thought that it was owed to the people here. And I thought that it deserved a bit more credit than it gets. One thing that I think would be really cool, that I really would like to do actually on this game here, is to try and start a mini TV series, and I've got a title for it. It's called Meet the Twinies. A mini TV series, which I will discuss with my friends actually and stuff. We take a screenshot of each other's pictures and profiles and faces, so people know who the cast and crew are. And in case my TV series that I want to do doesn't go down as well as I wanted, or in case it takes a bit longer than I thought, because I think it might be a while till my TV series happens, you know. These things aren't quick. People are going to moan and be like, oh, where's your TV series? It's hard work. It's not just about acting and editing. It is very hard to make a TV series that is legit and stands out on any site, especially YouTube, especially when you're new like me. That's hard work. So yeah. So now I'm going to be thinking about doing an animated one, and especially I'm going to be using Twinity for that. And I would like, you know, I'm not just going to do it sneakily. I'd like my friends and people here to support me with it and be involved in it. I think it will be fun if we can. If I can record a TV series with the people here and do something, yeah, like a little live online show where we make little stories of each other, or we talk about certain topics, or we plan what we're going to do and say, and we could make a really silly little animated thing, and I think it could be fun. You know, when I said about TV series and stuff, it doesn't just have to be an actual real life people one. It can be animated, and you don't have to do very much in the way of editing either and stuff. It's pretty straightforward, and you can have a great laugh and a bit of fun. I think that it would be fun. It was one idea that I had respectively going. It's called Meet the Twinies, and I did post a little silly picture on Facebook. I'm actually going to be making a Facebook page too, like about my YouTube channel and page, and I am going to get better at this kind of stuff. I'm a very confident person deep down in respectiveness, and I am very good at expressing myself and talking. And today I'm a bit more nervous, I think, because it's big, isn't it, getting into a game that you haven't done before, that can actually respectively, you have to make sure that you protect people's statuses and not get their information involved. And if you click the wrong button, you can ultimately expose somebody. So you've got to be very careful about how you communicate. There's nothing wrong with saying hi and naming the names you see pop up, but like clicking their profile, for example, that's something you shouldn't do. If you want to become experienced in this YouTubing thing, you don't click your friends' profiles, because you know they don't want you to be spreading who they are and their shit all over the internet. So I think it's good that when you're doing videos like this, you need to take the time to think about what's going on, what you're doing, because you might offend somebody, you might hurt them. I don't think I've offended any of these guys and girls here. I think they're going to love me for this. It's a silly little video, but it's a more serious one than yesterday. Yesterday was me more pressing around. Today I really wanted to just talk about it, because this place helped me a lot in a way. It boosted my confidence enough to get into the fact that I'm doing these conversations and videos right now. I have to have another cigarette. I'm sorry, I'm not like other YouTubers. I don't really get into the whole editing, making special effects madness. That's going to come sometime soon, and I'm really looking forward to doing that. That is going to be so much fun. I've got so many ideas. This is more just for virtual reality. I don't want to bore people by going into the features like, oh, you can sit on this chair, you can lay on that table. I wanted to actually talk about the community itself, in a sense of how you would feel if you were here, and I would 9 out of 10 rate you having a good time on Twinity and meeting really great friends. It can get boring sometimes, and they can crash a lot, blah blah blah, whatever, because all games and things do that, don't they? You know, everything has its moments. But if you know people and you settle in, you'll be okay. And there are some amazing designers on here. Like I said before, I have to say it again because they are actually amazing. Like, I mean, they really can design. And it is actually kind of amazing the ability they have to design. I had to do this video. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm joking now. I had to. You're going to get a lot of me being silly in my videos, but I had to do this video longer because I wanted to talk about this game properly. When my internet's working better, I am going to do videos where I'm in events. I'm going to try and do videos in events, but sometimes the conversations can be a bit. They're probably not something you want in your videos, so I might have to close my chat box for those videos and just pre-warn people now that I might have to close my chat box during those videos and respectively ignore people unless I see the messages pop up above their heads. Not intentionally on purpose, because yeah, some of the conversations here can get a bit exciting, a bit over exciting. So yeah, I'm not going to be adding them in. Plus personal things get spoken about, which also, like I said, is respectively not something I want in my videos. So yeah. Now I'm going to go and work on what I'm going to do next. I'm going to try and do another video for tonight, something a bit more intense. Surprised the video hasn't stopped actually, but thank you for listening, and thank you for trying to understand where I was coming from with Twinity or Twinity. It is a really amazing virtual reality experience for all the reasons I've just said, and I would like to actually see some people that watch this video on YouTube maybe consider the possibility of joining and coming along. I'll be your friend if you'll be mine. So thank you, and hopefully my next video will be a bit more entertaining. I wanted to just do more of a personal fun thing with this. This game means a lot to me, man. But thank you everyone, and have a great evening until my next game disaster video.